Well, we had some tough material in that first round, even though it's supposed to be the easier round. Let's see if we can get some better questions here in Double Jeopardy. And the categories are
the comics. Have you ever seen the like? Notice
like in quotation marks. Like. So we know what that means.
The human body.
The human body.
The Arctic Ocean.
Arctic Ocean.
Music class.
Music class.
And world leaders.
World leaders.
Player one.
All right, comics for 400.
This Peanuts character got a sister named Sally in 1959.
Who is Charlie Brown?
Yes, player one.
We had Celie going this round, 2,800, player two, 1,400, and I had 800. I'm at 1,200 now. Comics 800.
Weirdo would be another name for this Dan Ferraro comic that began as a replacement for The Far Side. Player one.
What is Bizarro? Yes. All right.
Please check again. Mr. Munster wasn't the subject of this 1975 to 1992 Jim Unger strip. It's player one.
What is Herman?
Right.
Right, now I've taken the lead at 3,200.
Player one.
In
Bob Thave's comic, Frank bums around with this guy. We're talking about Ernest.
Ernest. Okay, the comics for 2000.
We read this edgy Aaron Magruder comic strip debuted in 1996. Okay, player two.
The Boondocks.
That's correct.
Yes.
Player two, make a selection, please.
Arctic Ocean for 4.
The shortest way to sail to the Arctic Ocean from Nome, Alaska, is to go north through the strait named for him. Player one.
Who is Vitus Bering? Yes, Bering Strait. Music class for 4.
A lot of clues. On sheet music, this sign identifies the second line of the staff as the G above middle C. It's player one.
What is treble clef? Music class 800.
Player one. The name of this section of an orchestra comes from the Latin for a beating. Let's hear it, player one.
What is percussion? Yes. Music class for 1,200, please.
Here's Jimmy to start us off.
The guitarist here is playing one of these, defined as a combination of 3 or more notes.
Player one.
What is a chord?
Yes.
Music class for 1,600.
Player one. You may have studied these Chopin pieces, whose name is French for studies.
Etudes.
Okay, player one. Yep.
Okay, and music class for 2,000.
Player one. Rachmaninoff wrote one on a theme of Paganini. Gershwin wrote one in blue.
What is Rhapsody?
Yes, player one. That's it.
9,600.
Player one, you pick again, please.
Okay, have you ever seen The Like for 4?
5-word phrase repeated by Dorothy Gale when clicking her heels together in The Wizard of Oz. Yes,
I
player
saw a stage version of this not too long ago. There's no place like home.
You got it.
Player
one. 3-word cliche used of exotic food. Ramona said it about rat on The First Survivor. Let's hear it, player one. It
tastes like chicken.
Yeah. Correct.
Like for 12.
Player one. In all this, the state or fact of being probable. Yes, player one.
What is in all like? What is likelihood?
That's it.
There we go.
You get to pick again,
Arctic
player
Ocean
one.
For 8.
The spiral tusk of this cetacean that inhabits the waters of the Arctic Ocean may reach a length of 10 feet.
Player 2.
Player 2.
Narwhal.
Right.
You are right.
Player 2.
For
Make
you.
a selection,
Arctic
please.
Ocean for 1,200.
In the early 1770s, England's Samuel Hearne became the first European to reach the Arctic Ocean overland from this bay. player 2.
Hudson Bay.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Player 2. Pick again.
Arctic Ocean for 16.
The Arctic Ocean's deepest point, about 17,880 feet, lies just north of this country's Svalbard Islands.
Never heard of the Svalbard Islands.
It's player 3.
What is Sweden? No, that's not right.
Anyone else want to hazard a guess on this? Let's hear it, player 1.
What is Norway?
That's it.
There we go. Arctic Ocean for 2000.
Where do we... On August 3rd, 1958, this nuclear-powered submarine became the first to cross the North Pole under the ice. Here's what we wanted. The Nautilus.
Nautilus, okay.
Player 1, back
Mike,
to you.
16.
Doppelganger.
Player 2.
Yes, player 2.
What is Devil Light?
That's not
That
it.
is not right.
Any other takers? Here's the response we were looking for. A look-alike.
Look-alike. Like for 2000.
Player 1.
The answer there is one of the major
The
doubles.
first of the daily doubles. You are in the lead right now. So, what's
I'm
your
going
wager?
to go for 1400 on this.
Answer, ovine.
What is egg-like?
You are still
No,
in
but I
first place.
retain my lead.
Here's the response we were looking for. Sheep-like.
Sheep-like. So I was smart not to risk too much.
Player 1, choose
The
again.
human body for 400.
The part of your eye that looks like a black circle is called this. It's the center of the iris. Let's hear it, player 1.
What is the retina?
Anyone else want to hazard a guess on this? Here's the correct response. The pupil.
The pupil.
Player 1. Otoliths are found in the vestibule of the inner part of this organ. Here's the correct response. The ear.
The ear. 1200. Answer there, the other daily double.
The second daily double. You are currently in the lead.
Alright, this time I'll try 3200.
Answer this. This main artery of the heart is said to resemble a cane with its arch at the top of the heart.
What is the pulmonary artery?
However, you keep your
No.
Here's
Down
what
to
we were looking for.
8600.
The aorta.
Aorta. No one got a daily double correct
Player
today.
1.
Human
Pick
body
again.
for 16.
This part of the brain, just above the brain stem, is about the size of an orange. Here's what we wanted. The cerebellum.
Cerebellum. Human body.
Select again.
2000.
Jimmy?
A low arch can cause the foot to roll inward too much when running, an effect called over this.
It's
Player
player 3.
Pronation.
That's it.
Yes. Go to 3200. One category
Player
left.
3. Where do we start? In 1999, Thabo Mbeki, who fought to eliminate apartheid, became leader of this country. Here's what we were looking for. South Africa.
South Africa.
You get to pick again, player
Leaders for
3.
8.
Hu Jintao became the General Secretary of the Communist Party in 2002 and leader of this country in 2003. It's player 3.
Vietnam.
Nope.
No, that's not right.
Anyone else care to try to come up with a correct response? Here's the correct response. China.
China.
You get to pick again, player 3.
Or leaders for 12.
Jimmy?
The country whose flag is seen here elected its first female chancellor in 2005.
What is Germany?
Let's hear it, player 1. Kenny, you're right. All right. In 2006, Stephen Harper of this country's Conservative Party became its prime minister.
What is Canada?
Okay, player 1.
Oh, Canada.
And now, the
And our final
$2,000 clue. In 2008, Tillman Thomas became prime minister of this Caribbean country invaded by the U.S. in 1983. Here's the correct response. Grenada.
Grenada was what we needed. Alright, player 3 at 2,400. Player 2 3,800. Me at 11,400.
Looks like you're all moving on to Final Jeopardy.
And let's take a look at the category for Final Jeopardy, shall we?
We're back. The category for Final Jeopardy today is
Geometry.
What are you going to wait?
I'll go for 3,600.
Now, let's
Alright,
reveal
here's
the
our Final Jeopardy answer.
It's an ellipse with an eccentricity of 0.
What is a circle?
What
We'll
did you put
start
as your
over
response?
again with player 3. You said, what is a circle?
And
you're
that's
right.
correct
You
response.
risked 1405. You go to 3805. Second place by
What did you
$5 right now. Player 2 said circle.
And correct.
we know that she's right. You add 950, taking the 4750. And I also came up with circle.
And that's correct response.
And I add 3,600 to bring my total
Yeah, come out ahead of
$15,000.
that
But we're
one.
going to bump that up to 25,000.
Thanks for playing. We'll see you next time.
And I'm going to go back to the dashboard here because the next segment of my 1000 video special for Rodney also takes place on the Xbox 360 console. And we'll find out what game that is right after this.